Should
Yeah,
be.
no worries. Once I see it on the page, I'll go from there.
Yeah,
Just want to make sure everyone
no
can
worries.
see.
Be there.
All right. Well, we're live, guys, through the Fingers podcast. We have Mr. Paul Italia here with us today, and I believe we'll have his opponent Nunya hopping on at some point. We just haven't heard back, so we thought we'd get rolling. But first off, I want to say thanks for coming on, Paul. We appreciate having you on the pod. I know you're a big arm wrestling promoter yourself, so it's really awesome to see you hopping on these smaller channels and giving people like us, an opportunity to talk with you.
Well, thank you for having me on, man. It's an honor to be on your channel, and definitely want to get it growing, get a lot of people checking it out. And this is a good start, man. We're gonna have this crazy man Nanya on here, and me and him are going to war this weekend over at Winterblast. Gonna be a good one.
Yeah, and that's a good start to it. Before we get too far into the super match, Paul, just I know you're a pretty popular fella, but someone who's maybe watching this who doesn't know you or maybe know quite everything, just kind of sell yourself, explain yourself to us a little bit, and what would you want to say to someone if you were introducing yourself, kind of thing.
So I got a fitness model background. I was a big time fitness model, good 10, 15 years, and that's where I got my training background. Found arm wrestling about 4 years ago. Was over in North Cal, Petaluma, the mecca of arm wrestling. Was in one of my beast mode sessions at a gym locally, and this couple came up to me and they were like, "Damn, you're a beast in the gym. You want to come over our house Sunday? We have a big arm wrestling practice." Actually, I had one of my friends in from New York, and I was like, "Arm wrestling, huh? Yeah, I was pretty good back in high school with that. You know what? Let's go stop over there." So we go over there, and the couple that came up to me, the lady comes up, and she's like 5 foot, 120 pounds, and she's like, "All right, you ready to get on the table?" Now, when they first came up to me, I'm originally looking them both up, and the dude's like 6'6", 300 pounds, and I'm thinking I'm coming to arm wrestle this guy. Now I got this short, young, beautiful lady coming up to me asking me to get on the table. I'm like, "Is this a joke or whatever?" And she's like, "Yeah, just get on the table with me." Next thing, oh my God, got pinned. I mean, this lady was just a beast. So me and my boy leave there, and we are just beat down, broken down. Like, what just happened to us? Well, before they left, they gave me their names and they said, go Google when you get a shot, about arm wrestling. So I didn't Google right away. Took a couple days and everything. I'm laying in bed and I'm like, let me go look up who these people are. Look them up. It's Nancy Locke and Eric Waffel, world champions. Well, then my ego felt a lot better. I'm like, okay, they're world champions. I don't feel so beat down and everything. Well, that was it, man. I was hooked after that. And every practice I was at with them and just learning. And took me a couple of weeks, man. And I finally got to beat Nancy and now graduated on to the guys and everything. And I just been hooked since. But during that time, my first 6 months in, I was just going crazy 2, 3 times a day training. I ended up popping my bicep, had to go get a surgery. Well, during my surgery, they hit my nerve, puts me out of business for 1 year. Well, I come back for that 1 year. It's exactly 1 year to the date. I throw a big Monster Michael Todd seminar over in Petaluma. Well, I do it again on the left arm. Exact same day, August 27th, man. So August 27th, I now lock myself in a closet and I don't leave those days.
Fuck that.
Anyway, so after that, went into promoting, teamed up with Travis Bajent, went around the country through 54 events. We were just every month throwing another event in a different state, got my name really out there. But in the meantime, I was secretly keep training. I wasn't really telling everybody. I was just kind of saying I was a promoter. I still had the dreams of coming an arm wrestler. Everybody kept saying from those injuries and all, "Oh, your genetics, you're not made for this. Maybe find something else, just stick with promoting." It shit bothered me a lot, man. It was like, dude, I knew I was made for this. I did bodybuilding all those years and all. Well, after promoting and all, I had my hit list. I had a bunch of people going around talking shit, me being a promoter and not an arm wrestler. So, I'm secretly making my hit list. Well, after the year of secret training, I decide, you know what? Let's start calling out guys on this hit list. The first guy on my hit list was Ryan Grondin from the 98%. Threw a big super match over at Greg Brown's production in Arizona. That was in December. That was my first big time, like, main event match. All the spotlights on me. Got to win that day 3-0. And now I got set up for my next big one, and that's going against Nanya March 23rd. And that's kind of my whole arm wrestling story, summed up very quickly.
Oh, well, perfect. That's awesome. Thanks for doing that. So we'll kind of go into the super match a bit that you have upcoming. It's at 98% Winterblast is the event name, correct?
Yes, it's in Longhorn, PA. It starts off Friday night. Is We got a ref seminar 4 p.m. Thrown by Sean Hancock. Goes on to 6. Then we got early weigh-in 6 to 9. Super matches on Friday night is the prelim card that starts at 7 p.m. sharp. You could check it out on the 98 YouTube channel. And then Saturday, 11 a.m. starts the main card, and that goes on until 1. But me and Nanya, the main event match, will go on at 3 p.m. They're going to do a halftime show in between the tournament, and that's when our match goes on. And like I said, it will be on the 98 YouTube channel at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Perfect. And you're just looking to stomp that guy, hey?
Oh, bro, there is just so much lead up to this, and we don't like each other, man. And it's just been, a roller coaster ride, bro. I don't know if you guys been paying attention though. The last 2 weeks, man, this dude has just been off the rocker. We had an agreement set back in February with the promoters and everything, laid out all the stipulations. Well, in the last 2 weeks, this dude's decided he wants an official contract. He wants it all renegotiated. And I'm just like, bro, we already figured that out, man. We're past that. Just show up with the money and let's do this, man. Then oh, bro, just you don't even know, man. I have a DBA where I sign all my contracts. It's a company name, corporation, Paul Italia. He doesn't want me signing that. He wants my legal name, and now that's the next big problem we're having, bro. It's just been insane. But in the last couple days, the promoters got him to stop playing games supposedly, and he's showing up Saturday with the money. It's $6,500 cash to the winner and $7,500 stem cell treatment. So we got $14,000 on the line here that day. So it's a big one, man. That's why I'm like, yo, bro, this dude, man, you better just show up Saturday. I think he's getting a little nervous. I think reality's kicking in. He knows what's coming his way. But hopefully he comes on here today, man. We could find out if he's actually showing up and he's all good with the whole contract issue.
Well, he said
Yeah,
he didn't get the invite. I just
yeah.
resent it
So
now.
Brian resent him, so we're hoping to get him in here soon. But to kind of jump off of that, $14,000 is a lot of money, right? Especially for an arm wrestling match in general, not the event or anything, just that match. Um, Now, is that something that you want to keep kind of snowballing with as you progress your matches and kind of keep up in that pot, and showing that we can get this money in here, guys, if we set up the right matches? Kind
Oh
of just,
my
I would
God.
say,
Hell
show
yeah.
I
yeah.
love it.
Show me the money. Make it rain, baby. Come on, man. You
Yeah.
think you could beat me? Show me the money, man. And
Oh,
the
we
way it
got it.
the way it all went down, man, was he called me out for $1,000, and I just laughed at him. I said, bro, who are you? I don't know who you are. I said, I'm not putting up my money to go against you. I said, if you want that, get a promoter, tell them to put up a cash prize, then maybe it'll happen. Well, about an hour later, he's on the Aussie Arm Wrestler podcast, calling me out, screaming, this guy thinks he's too good for my $1,000. So you know what? I'm gonna make it $5,000. Yo, when he said that, it was like music to my ears. I'm like, I'm in. Ding, sign me up, brother. So yeah, it went into a $5,000 bet, and then everybody heard about it and they all wanted to get involved. So we had all these sponsor money throwing money at us, and it's got up to 14,000, man, which I think it might be the biggest pot in arm wrestling history between two competitors, man. That's what I'm hearing.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure not even no pros have 5,000 of their own money, correct?
Yeah, I think the closest one they were saying was Travis and Jerry, but even Travis said that we beat them on that, so that was pretty cool to hear that.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, guys. Hi, Nanya. Welcome to Through the Fingers podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks for
What's up,
jumping
jerk
on.
off? You all good with your
Yeah.
contract shit? Did you get all that worked out, man? Because holy
Yeah,
shit, bro.
I got I got your signature and I got your real name anyway. And Paul, all is fair in love and war, but I am an honorable warrior. There's certain things, like even though I do know your real name, I won't release it to the general public, just so you know.
I
So
have
I
no,
I, I know
bro,
you
and
care
honestly,
about
I
it.
really wouldn't care, bro. You know the whole story behind that. I was a fitness
No, I
model,
know, but
stalkers and
I
all
know
that.
the story. I know the story, and I know you're not hiding for nothing. You're not a weirdo or nothing because we both ran each other's names. So I'm just saying, honorably, I know for your specific reasons you don't want to divulge. So I'm just saying I'll honor that and I won't divulge it.
I gotta be honest, man. I thought you were hiding in the fucking woods, man. I thought reality kicked in and you realized what was happening. You were just MIA, man. That was my honest. I thought you just went into like a breakdown and everything.
Nah. I was just fucking with your mental. I know you like to keep a friendly with people to know what's going on. So I was just mind gaming, fucking you. You know, Paul. You know the name of the game.
I'm nervous what you're looking like right now. I don't know if it's the camera angle or whatever, but your hands are back to looking twiggy, man. Have you been eating? You've been doing good?
I've been eating. I've been on a vegan diet, actually, Paul. I've been eating vegan for the past 2 months.
You don't want vegan.
Tell you the truth.
You see that? Do you see coming your way,
you know,
bro?
funny,
You sure you want to do this to yourself, my man? You sure?
It's funny. I was just having a conversation, Paul. I was like, to the untrained eye, when you see Devin on camera, he looks kind of lanky and skinny, but then you can clearly see like the pictures with me next to him. I could only imagine.
Don't you ever compare yourself to Devin. Don't you ever do
it,
listen, man. Don't you insult him
Paul,
like that, bro. Yo, you got fellow Canadians on here, man. They ain't gonna take that shit, bro.
Yeah,
you might get thrown off saying shit like that, bro.
Paul, I commend you on stacking enough steroid muscle on your small 160-pound
frame. Are we going to talk about steroids? Let's get into that, man. Let's talk about steroids because we know we got that that text message, bro. You're not the Natty King. You plan to you call yourself, bro.
No, I am.
Steroid gate is real, guys.
Listen, so I will speak to the general public right now. I've always admitted I am turning 39 June 3rd. All right. I've always planned when I reach 40 years old to go to a doctor, get on TRT, and get a cool doctor and juice it a little bit.
It up,
and
bro.
Listen, Paul. I have never juiced. I've never taken any PEDs in my life
until just recently, bro. Don't even go denying
Paul,
that, man.
Paul,
I have the person. I have the screenshots.
Messages. No,
don't even go there, bro.
Paul,
he's lying.
Paul, this is what I'll say. Listen, you will not find any guys at me ordering nothing being sent to me, nothing like that.
No, so what were you doing? You were just asking a year early? You were just asking a year early?
I was talking to them.
Saying you have a match against Paul Italia and you got to be. Hold on, let me get the exact wording here, bro.
Bro, I'm not on anything. I could take any test. I'm completely natural. I take vitamins. That's it.
You are full shit, bro. You were just sending that text, huh? That was
Paul,
just
Paul. If I was juiced, you would fucking know it.
Bro, and you were looking all juicy for a while until you went on your little hiatus for like a month with your girlfriend.
I'm not looking juicy.
Hiding in the woods, not working out and all that shit, dancing on stripper poles in your bedroom. So stop.
Paul, if you think this bothers me, Paul, if you think it bothers me that some people might think I'm juicing, it doesn't. I don't care.
But bro, let's get down to the truth of why they think you're juicing, bro. Because we have the text messages of you asking for the juice. So let me.
I was inquiring.
Hold on, guys. Let me just read this off, and you guys tell me what you think right here.
There's no shame in TRT.
Yeah, no, bro, and I'm perfectly cool with.
I'm not. I
don't come on and take something from me.
I haven't been to a doctor, any doctor in 10 years.
Yo, right, hey, here we go, bro. Here we go. So this is from Nanya, guys. This is from Nanya and somebody else. They're having a conversation with each other. I'll help you if you can help me gear up and guarantee this win over Paul. I'll cut you into profits if I win, and I'll promote you.
Yes, and I know you
with Robert, and Robert is with Paul.
I never bought anything from him.
So hold on, Nanya.
Send you any
I just want
shots of the order
put out what the other guy said back.
Listen. If I ordered steroids from James Wiggles over in Ohio, then he would have a tracking number. He would have more. He would have text messages of me sending over Venmo money, screenshots of me sending him Venmo or Cash App. He has none of it because I never purchased anything.
But you can buy it anywhere. I get hit up 30 times a day on Messenger.
All right, listen.
I've never heard of somebody looking for steroids and not finding. So you're telling me you went and sent out that text and never got juice, bro, for the biggest match of your life, for the most money you've ever dealt with?
444. Paul.
Yeah, it sounds like you're not. You're natty, bro.
Get USADA to the Winterblast. Get USADA to the Winterblast. I'll piss in a cup and we'll settle it. All right.
Dude, I can see the veins in your neck, bro. It's just screaming steroids. D-balls are just like coming at you right now, bro.
So I'm gonna jump in, guys. I'm gonna jump in
Wrestling
quick.
Uncensored.
Let our host talk, retard.
No,
Let our host talk.
It's all good, guys. I love the banter, but Nanya, is there a reason why no steroids? Like, is that something that you have not wanted to do, or like, what's stopping you?
Excuse me, sir. What's your name, by the way? I didn't catch your name.
I'm Dakota, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Dakota. Nice to meet you. I'm Chris, aka Nanya. Okay, so first of all, I always declared, or 40 years old was going to be my mark. Now I got an arm wrestler. I started thinking, even before the Paul match, I was thinking about getting on it earlier. And I was, getting information. But to be honest with you, first of all, I just don't have the funds. I'm not financially secure enough to do it the way I would want to. Like I said, it's the truth. I haven't been to any doctor in 10 years, let alone a TRT doctor. I haven't ordered no steroids from anybody. I've never done any PD in my life. I've done ketamine, I've done acid, I've done a bunch of other drugs. I've never done any steroids, any performance-enhancing drugs whatsoever. But I've been planning to. I've been researching my whole life, like just being educated on new technology and whatsoever. So, and seeing the mistakes other people made and realizing less is always more. And I always knew that I wasn't ready to, I didn't want to fuck up my system. I feel like I had high testosterone my whole life, where I just didn't need it. So I always planned, once the decline started happening, I'm getting gray hairs in my beard. So once the Paul match happened, I was on the fence. Do I start juicing early?
Off to the races.
But then I
LeVon. He's got the
decided I'm going
LeVon
to be the natty daddy hero, and I'm going to defeat this fucking lifelong
you
juice
are
head
full of shit.
as
You
a
are
natty.
not the natty
Then
daddy. You have lost that title, bro.
That, I'm going to fucking start juicing.
No,
Paul Italia,
he can't
as
control
a natty
himself
daddy,
right now. He's in roid rage.
The natty daddy nation.
TRT's very affordable. It's very cheap. Like,
bro, he's not doing TRT. He's
I
on
know,
the
but
every chemical on this earth, this man is doing. Because, bro, think about this. This is the most money he's ever dealt with in his life, my man. You're telling me this guy is not going to go and push everything he can and peak out?
I recommend some TRT and a little bit of everything. It'll help him.
Listen. I lost the engine rod in my 5.7 on my Dodge Charger, my 2007 Dodge Charger.
You know what's going on, bro? Your girlfriend's sitting right next to you, and she doesn't know you're on cycle, so he's lying.
Interrupting me.
But none of this is accurate. Be honest with your girlfriend.
I had to pay 50. I'm trying to say how it's economically impossible for me to.
She could probably inject you, bro, if you're nice and you tell her how to do it.
$5,400 for my car. I lost my job because my car went out and I needed to pay $5,400. I had to hustle and move mountains to get that money to get my car. Not only that, and Paul knows this, I had to even move. I had to move Mount Everest. I had to manipulate pyramids to get the money for this match. There's no other money. I barely have gas money to get to the fucking event. There's no money allotted for me to do steroids.
You're losing everything, bro. Everything is gone. Is your girlfriend going to stay after you lose all your money? Ask her right now.
Right here. She's right here.
What's up, Nina? How you doing?
You're a character.
Are you going to stay with him after this? And are you cool with him doing steroids?
Why not?
I answer this man.
Listen.
Tell him you're cool. You'll inject him. He just has to
in the future
now. It's the way to do it.
They're gonna, because you have Eric Harlan, he'll clip this and be like, "Oh, proof Nanya's doing steroids." You guys say that. You witnessed me.
Nina, you're cool with it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It just I'm worried if she's gonna leave you after this whole thing.
$12 wine. Like, no, we don't have money like steroid money. Like, no.
So what are we gonna do after he loses Saturday? That's a lot of money for him to lose. What are we gonna do?
Huh?
Are you going to have a girlfriend on Sunday, bro, after you lose?
She's my head corner woman. She's rubbing my arms.
And what happens when you lose? Is she going to just walk away and be done? Say, this guy is out of his mind. I can't deal with him no more?
Well, I'll still say that, but no, I'm going to stay with him.
Okay. That's good. At least you won't lose everything that day, bro. I don't feel that bad.
That's not happening. Because my levers are fucking, you're being pulled. Incredible, Paul.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this because you have not figured out how to pull yet. You push.
Listen,
you're one of those pushers.
Canadian
you like the flop and all that shit. You flop around on the table, bro.
Bob Brown gave him the green light on a flop wrist press. I am not coming with a flop wrist press. I am using my levers.
Tell me
what
you're coming with. What are we gonna do round one, bro?
I have over this 5'3" fucking manlet, and it won't be a flop wrist press.
Oh man, that's it, bro. We're gonna have to have this discussion center of the table, and we're gonna talk about your height and how strong you are and all that, bro. I will remind you of this conversation, bro. Yeah. So remember that.
Yeah.
So Paul,
okay, Paul.
Does that worry you at all? That like Nunya's fighting for something bigger here? Like he sounds like he really wants this money and like it means a lot to him. Does that not put another motivating factor behind them that you're like, okay, maybe he's amped up the training, maybe he's going crazy here or something like that? Or to you, is it just another day either way?
I know what he wants, but it's just not going to happen. I mean, he's not the brightest of people, you know, you could see that. So he might think he's going to win, but it's just going to be reality. He's going to learn there's levels to this sport, and he's a couple levels under me. And he hasn't got past the beginning. You know, when you first start arm wrestling, you're push, man. You know, you got to learn, you got to pull. He's never got past that first step. That's why he's stuck with this flop press. And, you know, what I will do after this, I promise you,
hey,
comes March 24th, I will coach you, bro. I will coach you for at least a month. Because I feel all the money I took from you, I can at least teach you how to arm wrestle. So I will teach you how to arm wrestle on March 24th.
Okay, Paul, that's nice. That's nice. Paul, we have a diverse, different audience here. So I would just like to educate them on one alarming matter at hand here. Me, myself, I've never had no tendon tears, no ligament issues, no bicep tears, and I've done hard labor my whole life, tree work, construction, like every kind of fucking hanging off roof, fucking kind of dangerous situation you can imagine. All right, and I've never had an issue. Our friend Paul Italia over here, on the other hand, has not only had one of his bicep tendons completely torn off, but this genius tore both bicep tendons off both arms in one calendar year, and then illegally strong arms paid off some surgeon to double fucking the, which is against fucking surgeon code and protocol. So we're dealing with a fucking criminal over here. And now he has, so what you're saying is he has artificially double attached bicep tendons. And I can say this, out of all the DMs I've gotten, a lot of people that pulled Paul and a lot of older heads. And you know what they're predicting? And I don't want to curse you. I would never want to hex my opponent like this. But in a lot of, Paul's probably going to get hurt. Paul's probably going to get hurt. I mean, I got that integrity. I got that fucking Stan Marsh integrity.
Meet me in the middle, bitch. Meet me in the middle.
You know what I'm
Test
saying?
your frame Saturday, bro. I will meet you, and your twig will snap. I am going to snap you, bitch.
That's the other read I got on. You're slow as fuck. I'm fast and explosive. Yeah, you're strong. You're strong statically. I'm fast and explosive. I'm Usain.
So wait, hold on. You're telling me this 5'2" manlet is stronger than you, bitch? Is that what you're saying right now? A 5'2" manlet?
I'm saying you might.
You gotta depend on speed, so it is right, bro. You have no power. You can't fuck with me, bro. You got little twigs, man. I'm dealing with a stump right here, bitch. You just admitted it, man. I'm stronger than you, bro.
You know how optical illusions work? When you're short and stubby, it's easy to look thick and big. Like I said, Devin looks lanky on video. Run into him in person.
Let's see how that frame holds up, brother. Let's see how that holds. 16.5 forearms.
Paul.
Let's see if that's an illusion,
let everybody
my friend.
know. As soon as you see us walk up to the table, yeah, Paul, you got lats that are popping well beyond what I got. I barely, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been doing pull-ups because I got an injured arm. But see, the difference is I got about probably 9 inches of width on you that my whole back is just fucking bigger. You could have all your little Chihuahua, Boston Terrier,
remember everything he's saying. So when you're in his corner that day,
bigger man,
I just want you to be thinking of everything he's saying right now.
6'1.5" barefoot, motherfucker. I have a 6 foot. I have a 6'7" ape index, dude. You have them thick
You know
forearms,
who's
bro.
built like you too,
Look
bro?
at that right
Gumby.
there, brother, man.
Gumby's
Look
built
at
like you,
that
bitch.
height. Look at that height.
I'm not scared. I'm not intimidated, bro. You don't look scared or intimidated. Look
I
at
know.
the
I know.
first flyer we made, where you told us we had to go change it in Photoshop and put somebody else's arms on you.
Homoerotic bodybuilding image of buff guys are strong, dude. We learned this in early UFC that the big bodybuilder, juiced up dudes get their ass whooped by the fucking Hoist Gracies and the Henzo Gracies and the fucking skinny motherfuckers that can fucking fight, bro.
You know what you do, bro? After you lose an arm wrestling, you go to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Maybe you'll be good in that sport, bro.
Hey, Canucks.
Paul's training with the Gracies.
Canucks.
That's it, bro. For real.
I want to ask the Canucks a question. Canucks, would you agree that in arm wrestling, it's a chess match and a fight? It's the combination of the two. Would you agree to that?
It can be, yeah.
Nutshell. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Sure.
So we know this. We know in a real fight, chess match out. Let's just get a fight. Someone could be a black belt in something, could be trained up, but for the past years he's been smoking Newports. He's got a beer belly. He's not trained up. Take an average guy that never even trained professionally, but he's got dog in him, and he's in some pretty decent shape. If you've ever been in any real street fight confrontations, you know that most people that aren't in shape, after the 45-second mark, they're gasping for air. All right, especially back in the day.
What are you saying here right now, bro? You out training
I'm trying
you
to say,
more work than
you're going to gasp.
What are we trying to say here, bro?
Your little
Let's
Boston
give Cliff
Terrier,
notes here, man.
your little
You're
French bulldog frame, juiced up. You're going to blow up,
French
Paul.
bulldog.
I'm going to blow you the fuck up.
Pitbull.
I'm going to Devin Lorette bleed you out, you juice monkey little fucking manlet.
So you're going to hold me? You're going to hold me center? Is that what you're saying now?
That's a worst case scenario, Paul. That's a worst case scenario. In a perfect world, I flash you my timing, my speed, and my explosivity.
That is
just
the
too much for you to handle.
Ever. You are
in
not
a worst case
bro.
scenario, bro.
Let's see that
I hold you and I bleed.
Let's see that
bleed you out.
I can see the knuckles. Everything is so undeveloped. Let's see your weak, stringy hand. Is that how you're going to control me, bro?
My grandma said I could play the piano. I would be a good piano player with my long
slender fingers, undeveloped, bro.
But they're strong, bro.
Hey, because it's all going to click when you hold my hand, bro.
When I prevent Paul from going to straps, can I make a claim here? Can I make a claim? I control the match. I control if the match go to straps or not. I control if the match goes to straps or not, Paul. So you better speak favorably here if you want the match to round go to straps.
Hold on as hard as you can, bro. Hold on to me, bro.
Paul, doubt these skinny fingers, bro. These skinny fingers are fucking dark magic. They're demon possessed, bro. You ever see Dimebag Darrell?
Oh, so we got another Mo-Stack here.
You ever watch Dimebag
You got magic hands like Mo-Stack, bro? We already had one of those guys, bro. Come on, man.
A different high-powered Duke of Hell. We're talking Duke demons, high-ranking demons. Each finger, motherfucker.
Right, he's in a drug coma talk now. I don't even know what he's talking about. He's referring to like what he does in the forest with his animals.
Aleister Crowley. I'm coming with dark black magic. I'm bringing all.
You need to come with something different, bro. Arm wrestling is not going to work. So bring your magic, bring whatever the fuck else is going to help you, bro.
Entities have attached to me through the dealings I have done. They're all coming for you, dude. I have them as legion, bro.
Dakota, you know what I want to know, man? Have you ever heard of somebody coming with a whole security team to a super match?
Not to a super match, no. Is that?
Bro, this dude is bringing like a whole squad. Like he has like an army, and they all like. I mean, this is like official, bro. Like a full security team, all uniforms, strapped up, guns, everything, man. Like, have you ever heard anything like this?
Okay, well, I just have a question then. Like, how do you barely have gas there, but have a whole security team? Like a genuine question.
Because his dad pays for everything.
All I gotta say is my snuck friend, smoke and mirrors.
Okay.
So just for reference, so that you guys know what I'm talking about. I
Water,
was just at his last event where he had 4 super matches. This dude rolls up with a 3-man security team, and they take the perimeter around the table, and they try intimidating the opponent. So I seen this all in Texas, and I'm like, hell no, is this going down? So I called a couple of my guys over on the East Coast, and I'm like, yo, bro, I need you guys to come play security that day because I don't want nobody behind me on the table, man, because I don't want his little misfit crew to come in here and think they own or control anything. So my squad's gonna be there. Your crew better not come on my side of the table, bro, because shit will pop off right then. And then the other thing I'm gonna tell you, man, is I don't know how I'm gonna react when I see you Friday night, bro. You want to play that whole contract shit with the whole fucking name, bringing it personal and everything. Yo, bro, right now I'm calm and cool right now. But the other day, man, I was feeling a certain kind of way, bro, and I want to put my hands on you. So Friday, man, I'm just gonna tell you this. Stay close to your security team so we don't get into problems. I don't want to get arrested and all that shit, but I will smack you like a little bitch, bro.
Hey, Paul,
so get up close to me that day.
Paul, listen. I don't want you getting Greg Brown tased or anything. Make sure. Like, I like Greg Brown. I don't want him getting tased.
Whatever you say, man. Just tell your security, don't come near me, bro. And you better.
It's gonna be like a Conor McGregor
corner, and you'll be safe that day.
Conor McGregor Habib bus event going on here? Are we gonna have to lock down on Friday night?
I mean, bro, I'm telling you, if this dude comes in and starts getting up in my face on a table like he does with his other super matches, screaming, spitting, all that shit, bro, I can't promise anything, man. I got a temper on me, bro.
I'm with you on that
Don't
one.
disrespect me, bro. I'm telling you, man. Won't be pretty
Paul,
for you.
Paul, you say don't disrespect you. You know what I'm thinking of? I want to Captain Pretentious, if you're watching this. I know we're going to be carving and whatnot, and you got some other elaborate ruses planned, but can we get a fucking table and can we get some lighter fluid? And I'm thinking of choke slam and Paul Italia right through that fucking table.
Yeah, you just worry about staying in one piece that day, bro. We don't want to see you snapping. You have health insurance. That's the other thing I'm concerned about because that shit's expensive.
All right. How about this? 2 flaming tables because I'm not content with just a choke slam. I want to do a choke slam. And then I want to do a Kevin Nash perfect.
You could go and wrestle with Harlan after this, man. You are coming to arm wrestle, and you're gonna learn that day that you suck at arm wrestling.
Jackknife powerbomb right through a flaming fucking table, and we'll have Harlan there, like just giving a thumbs up, like I'm a flamer, yeah, and it'll be like a little play on fucking.
Round 1, if you're so confident, jump into that flat press, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not gonna hold back at all. You will snap if you do that.
I'm gonna all right. Another thing for the fans and for the people to know, I've been telling Paul this, but he's very hard headed. He didn't want to listen. I tried helping him out. I tried saying, hey, listen, bro, you're so like a year and a half ago. I don't flop wrist press. It is not my move. Bob Brown certified you. All your confidence.
The problem is, I seen you top roll.
All your confidence is coming from Bob Brown saying
you're gonna embarrass yourself.
You can defend a flop wrist press,
bro. Your fucking
that's not
top
what you're
roll
dealing with, dude. You're not getting a flop wrist press. No matter how much you want it, you're not getting a flop wrist press. Get it.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bro?
Italiano skull, motherfucker.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You mean, what am I gonna do? What you think I'm gonna tell you? It ain't gonna be a flop wrist press. I will sign my John Hancock.
The only thing that's changed with him
a flop wrist press. It will not be a flop wrist press.
Is he's got his hand a little stronger. So at that last event in Texas with his 4 super matches, he didn't flop once. He kept it as a regular shoulder press. So he wants some sort of like pat on the back for that or something. Okay, Nanya, you're not going to flop press, bro. We'll do the shoulder press. You got this,
I'm going to get my pats on the back after I handle you, bro. I'll be getting all the pats. I'll be getting the dick sucks.
You need a miracle for that to happen, man. I'm sorry.
I'll be getting ass licks.
Yo, did you see? You go over on my TikTok and see. I just put a quick teaser of a little practice pull I did with one of the guys at Bob Brown's practice. Did you get to see that, Nanya?
I haven't yet. I've been busy. I was planning to.
The reason why I put that out now is you don't have enough time to change anything. Right, so go take a look at TikTok, bro.
Paul, keyword on practice pull. And practice pull is with. I gather this was without a ready go, right? This was just an awkward.
It was a practice pull that was for 3 hours that was named to beat Nanya. So I had 3 flop pressers that were lined up for
the
all that time doing what you do.
All right, Paul, this is the breakdown here. Meathead, Juicehead, arm wrestler. intellectual arm wrestler, dude. If you think practice pulling without a ready go is real pulling, then you need to speak to Travis Bajit more, feller. And you need to speak to Hunter Well.
Oh,
they can both tell you herky jerky. Are we going? But listen, a real ref's grip, a real grip, and a real ready go is totally different. Don't give me that shit. And don't fucking insult the intelligence of the fans either, Paul. How dare
you? I need to speak with Travis Bate. You mean the one that gave me the WAL hammer? His WA hammer? Yeah, I think I know Travis, bro.
He's right. That's so you can promote his name.
Yeah.
He's a businessman.
Businessman, huh?
And he knows you.
He's actually putting his ad on a garage sale, and I just hit him up, and he's like, "Oh, fucking
Paul, hey, Paul. While we're at it, since businessman talk, I got some businessman talk for you, Paul. So I got a question for you. What you have? What about 15, 16,000 YouTube subscribers on your channel?
I think like 12,000, something like that.
No, you have like 15,000, bro. Like 14, 15,000 easy.
No, but okay.
All right. Anyway, you got a lot. You got more than other arm wrestling channels. And I look at the live numbers and I look at the number of comments on videos, and it's almost like 75% of your subscribers are Indian bots you paid for. What do you have to say about that? If I was to do a full investigation on this,
I want to let you know about that, man. So because there is a couple dudes that are in the arm wrestling world that have fake subscribers. And the way to go and tell is when you have 30,000 subscribers and you're only getting 50 to 200 views, you paid for those. That's the difference, bro. When you look at mine, man, I get so many more views than how many subscribers I have. I get views of like 100,000.
Why aren't they on the live? Why aren't they?
Because arm wrestling has got a big following.
But why do you make videos and most of your videos have under 100 comments? If you had 14,000 subscribers,
I guess I'm not engaging with them enough. But to make it clear, man, I don't do the YouTube for money or anything. YouTube is just another outlet for me to get out there and all. I might soon and start trying to make it into money. Hold on. I just want you to understand.
No, I'm not saying no. Paul,
but hold on, Nanya. I just want you to understand this, man.
No, this clout. No, real money. No, this is 2024, Paul. Stop speaking money like we use cash anymore. Paul, real money is clout, clicks, and viewership. Stop insulting the viewers and the fans' intelligence. Paul.
But Nanya, if I wanted to get a lot more subscribers, I would do what Devin does. And I would just go on live every day, 4 or 5 times a day, and just talk of what I'm doing. And that would make my shit grow a lot. It's just I don't have much time to do that. I'm running 3 other
want to hear No, Devin's words are like gold like information. Nobody wants.
I had a question. How many rounds is your guys' match?
Already at your height.
Are you guys
doing hear you talk like that?
Or?
I'm sorry, Nanya's just still rambling on. So
it's okay. Is it best of 7, best of 5? We just can't think of it off the top of our heads.
Yeah, it's best of 5. Right hand, best of 5.
Right hand, best of 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Any crazy rules or anything, or pretty just kind of general?
We went with WAF rules. Okay. Yeah, pretty much everything's WAF rules, and then 30 seconds to get a grip. And then I think, that's pretty much it. Sean Hancock's in charge. The thing that we are going to be telling Sean is to do the same reffing that he did at Knuckles Up, meaning not calling microfouls and all that. We want it to be TV friendly, but it's still, keeping it professional and,
What are you guys doing on slips? Still WAF rules, or are you going to go all slips to straps?
All slips go to straps. That was.
I like that.
Yeah, that was the only thing that added in there. In the 30 seconds to get a grip.
Hey, another thing. People might think that Paul Italia, he has the money, he has the steroids, he has Bob Brown, but people might think that Paul Italia has a better home gym setup. Now, even though mine is rustic, I can say this: my home gym setup is much more efficient. And this is just a down floor.
And you got no money for roids?
I disagree with you on that, bro. I have probably the second or third best gym in arm wrestling, man, behind Michael Todd, man. And, I think that's really it.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Bigger. Yes, you have a bigger gym than me.
Paul is bamboozling you. It's the same thing. It's with his baby oil and his little 5'3" frame. And on video, he looks like a big. And he's like, "Oh, I got Rogue plates. I got Rogue equipment. Here."
Bro, I dropped
shit.
$50,000
Arm
in a
wrestler
gym,
shit.
bro.
Yo, look, that shit. I hooks and wood, hanging weight on fucking chains, single fucking pulleys. All right, fucking America.
Yo,
Fucking
Tony got me. He's wilding out right
here.
now. I think he might be going into like withdrawals or something.
Listen, you see the setup? We're biking over here. We're working out. We're playing video games. We're fucking blasting music. Paul's over there with his little Pomeranian.
Yeah, keep playing video games, bro. That's gonna help you with arm wrestling, dog. Keep playing video games. Get those fingers strong, bro.
I'm Mr. T, bitch. I'm Mr. T. I'm fucking Mr. T, bro. You're fucking Rocky 3.
Where's all your chains, man?
I got the chandelier still, though, bro.
Now. He's Mr.
I
T
still got
today.
the chandelier, Mr. T, bro. You know what I'm saying? Paul.
Are you talking first fight or second fight?
What's up?
Are you talking first fight or second fight, Rocky 3?
You already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Mr. T. Listen, this nigga's on his silk sheets.
Oh, here he goes. Now you're gonna get your guys' podcast thrown
bro.
off.
I don't even got.
Here he goes, Eric Carlin.
I don't even got.
Eric Carlin, clip this
bed,
right here. What time is it? Eric Carlin's got to clip that.
Oh,
Embrace his ways. Here he goes again. Shame on you. Now he's gonna tell everybody how he's black. That's what he tells everybody.
Paul doesn't have state-of-the-art equipment in his gym. He has Rogue plates. He has some Rogue shit, some little fuckboy Rogue shit. He's not, he hasn't got a real gym. I got a real hope. My fucking house is my gym. Oh, hold up. I'm not done yet.
So start selling your gym equipment, man.
We got the outside. Oh, we got the outside, niggas. Hold on. We got the inversion table. We got the Tony Gazelle. We got the dips. We got the pull-up. We got the board pull-ups. We got the fucking total gym. We got the total gym outside.
Fucking Chuck Norris over here.
Holy shit.
I might be in some trouble. I wasn't scared until I seen the total gym, bro. Now I'm a little nervous.
Bro, I got 2 totals. I actually got 3. I got one in the garage. I got one upstairs. I got that's the tannin total gym. We get tans on that total gym around here.
I gotta say, now you are a fucking character, my man. I gotta say, man, you are certified. No joke behind you. He is the real deal. This dude is certified crazy, guys. Like straight up, man. I'm looking forward to this. I think there's gonna be absolutely fireworks this Saturday because I could just feel the energy this dude brings over there right now, and what I'm about to bring Saturday. Holy shit, guys! It is going to be crazy for real.
That's this Saturday coming.
Yeah, this Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern time on the 98 YouTube channel. You can check it out. It'll be 3 p.m. sharp because, like I said, they're going to be stopping the tournament for this. So, make sure, don't miss it. Be there at 3 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be a good one.
100%.
Hey, Paul, were you brought when you were a child? Did you watch Disney movies growing up? Were you brought up on some Disney movies?
You know what's funny, man? Like I used to be the guy that was watching Bruce Lee, and I was always watching the Bruce Lee and like Van Damme and all that shit.
Listen, you never over to grandparents' house, and they had girls over. They were watching all right. What I'm getting to is, have you seen Jungle Book? Are you familiar with the classic Disney Jungle Book movie?
Yes.
All right. So Marie here has come to conclusion, and I have to agree with her. Marie, would you like to say you see the switch off from like Wolf Energy to Bagheera?
To Bagheera.
Yeah.
In Bagheera mode.
Marie, I'm sorry. I've been calling you Nina the whole time. I thought your name was Nina. I'm sorry. I apologize.
She has 2 Nina Marie. You know, like
okay. And the reason why I remember the name Nina, Nanya, is just so because my Nina's on my back. I used to have an ex, and I have it tattooed on my back.
You know what I told her? I have a half Korean sister, and her name's Mina with an M. But you know what she mentioned, Paul? Throughout my life, I've had different moments. Like I always identify with wolves. Like I feel like that's my main spirit animal, and like I emote wolf energy. Like I've shapeshifted into them a few times before, but it's my thing. But it's funny because throughout my life, dogs like have historically annoyed me for the most part. There's some good dogs and dogs I like to call them, but most of them are too dependent and they're too needy. And I'm like, I already have a son. You guys are annoying. It's like I got my own shit to worry about. Where cats, I had rodent problems, rats, certain times, lived in some projects, and I formed relationships with cats on like, listen, like I'll show you love, I'll pet you, I'll feed you good, take care of my rats. We have a symbiotic relationship. So now, as I progress, usually with women, if you've ever had real intense, especially when you have like psychedelics, like you have like shape shifting sex, kind of, but like you kind of you'll see everything in someone else, especially the strong emotions going on. So I claim wolf, and I was werewolf, wolf, shit. But I would also get some chicks who come back and be like, "Yo, you had some scales, some scales." A little bit. So I would get those accusations, but then I would get like not like cat, like you got like cat like energy. And that's what I'm getting to. Marie was identifying like I got like that wolf energy, right? And right when shit really got 100% locked in, and like a few days ago, she was like, "Oh shit, what's up, Bagheera?" She's like, "You went from straight wolf, loud type energy to Bagheera from Jungle Book energy."
Stealth mode.
Yeah, stealth mode.
Well,
Hey,
that's
hey,
good that you
Nanya,
identify as the
Nanya.
wolf and all. I've always identified as the lion. I am the king of the jungle. Whenever I walk into the room, the whole jungle freezes and they watch what I'm doing and they're worried of what I'm doing. So it's gonna go together very well, bro. So you be that wolf. Just remember, Winterblast, you're coming into my jungle, and I will reign
Paul,
supreme,
what's
bro.
the tiger's name from Jungle Book? What's the tiger's name from Jungle Book? Bagheera versus.
I don't got kids, bro. So I'm not all up on the Disney things and names and all.
On or something. No, we're about to get a new promo: Bagheera versus the tiger, because they got the tiger in Jungle Book,
Well,
and
I'll
this
leave
way
that to you, bro.
On.
You're Shere Khan. Shere Khan versus Bagheera. Shere Khan versus Bagheera. I like that. That's like
Oh, the snake?
like
And
Shao
then the
Kahn.
snake? Or no, that's
Shao
the
Kahn.
tiger. Yeah, dude.
I'm sure Dakota and them are like scratching their head right now, like, holy shit, what did we just bring into this room? This dude is crazy. You see what I mean? Certified, bro. I ain't playing, bro.
Hey,
He's
it's
certified.
good. It's good. Nanya, have you ever been abducted
Yeah.
by aliens?
No, good question. Good question,
Now you're
bro.
talking his
So,
language.
hold the camera. Hold the camera. So look.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, you see that right there? Oh, you gotta move your fingers a little bit.
Oh yeah,
There
yeah,
you go. You see that right there?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny
Knew
you
it. I
asked
knew it.
that, bro.
Bro,
Because
I was just at Skinwalker Ranch, baby. I got my own connections.
All right, let me explain. That tattoo is not for me. That's my RIT arm. And a friend of mine, we did a bunch of acid and we watched Donnie Darko after a big acid adventure. And after Donnie Darko was over, Darko a bunch. And I reckon, oh shit, oh, these beans, baby. Oh, we gotta. I know. I gotta turn these bitches down. There we go. All right, so listen. So we watched Donnie Darko, recommended it, and it's funny because I've seen Donnie Darko probably like 50 times at this point, but I've never actually seen it tripping, and it's like a trippy movie. So I'm like watching it. I'm like, oh man, I see the fucking secrets they're putting in here. Like I'm watching this shit. I'm dialed in. So we go outside on the deck, smoke cigarette, and like we're out in the country, so there's no lights in the eye. So we go out to like smoke a joint, smoke some cigarettes and shit. We walk out on the deck, and immediately my attention is drawn to this craft that's hovering over by this tree. And like I'm watching it, and I don't say nothing. And I look at the corner of my eyes, and I see I'm with two friends, and they're eyeing it down too. So I don't even see nothing. I see that they see what I see. And I'm like, all right, I'm not tripping. Is there? And it comes like around the tree, and it comes right over us. And I turn to Justin, and I'm like, and this tattoo is a RIP. a rest in peace tattoo for Justin. So keep this in mind. He dies a week later. So this fucking thing comes above us, and I'm like, is that a drone? And then so Justin says, it's not making no noise. As soon as he said it's not making no noise, bro, I'm not kidding you. There was like energy fucking dispelled. And my man Justin he was sitting back. Me and Jesse's this lesbian dyke chick, and we were standing. Like, we got hit with this shit and kind of got like, whoa. But like, he was sitting down and he got like flatlined back on the fucking tandem bed. And
what drugs are you doing this weekend, bro?
no, listen. So I drove back, just so you know, like, I drove back from a hiking water cliff jumping spot hours ago, and then we came back home and watched the movie. So I was sober enough to drive home 2 hours. So just let you know the mind frame we're in. We're tripping, but like, we're fucking there. So anyway,
you were
this
sober
shit
enough,
happened.
or you think you were sober enough? Like, you're like, oh, I'm sober enough to drive
drove
home.
2 hours on country roads and got home, and then we watched a full Donnie Darko. We didn't dose anymore. It was what it was. Like, what I'm telling you is I'm in the void, but I'm not intoxicated. Like, I just drove hours ago. Anyway,
Can you put Nina on for a second? I
crash.
want to ask her something.
I'm trying to get to the end of the story here. Listen, somebody dies at this. So hold on 1 second. So anyway, so the energy comes and this thing completely disappears. Like, it doesn't shoot away, fly real fast. It just evaporates. And we all get this feeling, and like, we had like a feeling of like, this energy's happening.
Hurry up.
Do we accept it or not? And we said no. We both said that we did not accept it. And we talked to Justin, and he said that he accepted it. Remember, I said he got flatlined. Anyway, a week later, Justin blows his head off with a 12 gauge. Anyway, that's why I got the tattoo right there. And I wouldn't say abducted, but our whatever our life force is was linked to and attached.
It all
to,
makes sense now, bro. We get the drift. Can you put Nina on for a second? I want to ask her something.
What's up? Yeah.
So, Nina, how long ago did you meet Nanya?
There you go.
Nina, how long ago did you and Nanya start getting to know each other and all?
Not too long ago, a couple months ago.
So it was right when we already had the match set, right? We were already match was locked in and all.
Yep.
How has he been as far as training? Like from 1 to 100, 100 being the best. How do you feel he's put in the time into training?
He's been pretty dedicated. I mean, even when he's over at my place, he's got his whole, so he brings all his shit. He has his whole setup in my living room, goes back and forth. Even me, like, I'm a licensed massage therapist, so I'm pretty dedicated on like pre-sports event stuff and keeping them stretched and everything like that. So yeah, we're pretty good on the whole dedication thing. Even outside of what he's got going on, we're in there. We train. We're just kind of athletic like that.
What did you think about
biology? I'm a kettlebell trainer myself.
Nice. What did you think when you found out about arm wrestling? Did you know that arm wrestling already existed as a sport, or was this all new to you?
It's pretty new, but I'm pretty excited to the whole world. Even like I wanted my grandfather to come this weekend to see his whole world. I'm really excited to meet you. I'm no bullshit. I'm excited to meet everybody. I even wanted my dad to come and stuff just to see, and like, everybody, it's a good sport, and like, you need kind of like as many people kind of involved so it don't like die off, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I'm athletic. I always like, I'm not gonna arm wrestle nobody. I myself, it's kind of funny, we're together. I myself, my whole hand is metal and he's strong as shit. So like, it's kind of like the arm wrestler and the girl with the metal hand kind of thing. It's kind of cute, but you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like, yeah, we try. We're in there. We're athletic.
This is really cool that you're getting to see arm wrestling and get to be part of this whole big build up, and because this match has been a lot of hype and it's been going on for a long time, and it's going to be some fireworks for sure. But I hope you stick with arm wrestling, and maybe we'll get you on the table at the after polls because I know
Yeah, I know.
the ladies coming
No,
and all.
it's a
Your
that's
opposite,
fucking
good.
your
true.
other
Good
hand
arm
is
wrestling.
good.
Oh yeah, my left hand's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't.
You'd
Yeah,
be surprised. No, you'd be surprised.
If
A lot.
anybody ever asked me to switch, I'd be
yo,
terrified.
Yo, isn't it true? Isn't it true, fellas? A lot of people in arm wrestling realize that some people become better with their uh non-dominant arm than their dominant arm, especially if they have a metal hand.
100%.
For
If
sure.
I
Is there a
ever
live stream?
terrified.
Yeah,
of it.
so
It's
the live
been
stream will be on
severe.
the 98 on YouTube channel.
Okay.
And it
Yeah.
starts like I said, it's on Friday night. The prelims start at 7 p.m. And then on Saturday, it starts at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then the main event, me and Nanya, will be at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, I would like to say something real quick to advertise AW5 and also throw some challenges out there to Canada. So I don't know if people are familiar, but AWU has grown a lot. And most recently, we have had our first international visitor from the great country. Yeah, turn that on again. 450. From the great country of Canada, Nova Scotia, Sir Yaktos, Andrew Yakimovich.
Oh yeah, I was actually lining up a match with him. Hey, we almost pulled a battle zone a while ago.
Yeah.
So what I'm proposing to the whole nation of Canada,
and just let them know,
is
Nanya, it's in Houston, Texas, is where AWU throws all their events.
November 2nd will be AWU5. It will be the biggest AWU. And if you research David Kotlau, he pulls all the stops. It's kind of like if you're familiar with Howard Stern or Opie and Anthony, imagine like Opie and Anthony, Howard Stern energy, but with arm wrestling. Like he has like gimmick matches, fun matches. Like he has a cocaine match, a fucking, we might have busting going on there, strict curl competition. So it's like imagine a whole Circus Olay in Vegas of an arm wrestling event.
Okay, let me
And
throw the thing.
there's
Dakota.
only been one Canadian
Nanya, hold on one second.
that's made the
Hold on. So what he does also, when you pick a super match, he gives a list of 20 different things that you could add to your super match. Some of them are, if you lose, loser is going to get firing squad of eggs thrown at them from people. So the loser has to do that. And then they have one where it's alcohol match, where an hour before you guys got to chug a bottle of alcohol before your actual match. So it's like they do everything with a twist, man. It kind of has that Arm Gods feeling to it, but not quite Arm Gods. But it's very cool thing they do. All super matches.
Just to add on to that, Paul, have these gimmick matches, but then they'll also have legit matches. Like they'll pull down real pros and they'll have. So what Arm Wrestling Uncensored does is they make a platform of beginner, novice, amateur arm wrestlers in between, and then they'll have a few showcase pro matches and have a few pros there, like that Alex Skrdecha there last time, Artem Tarantenko, Derek Smith. And what they're doing is they're making the whole event where it's inclusive to everybody, that you can be a novice / amateur and have a super match right next to like pros having it going on. And when you go there, very free environment, no one's trying to control anything. It's like the creator, David Kotlau.
Right, speed it up, man. Quick.
He's in it for the love of the game. A lot of other promoters want to make money, and they have ulterior agendas. David Kotlau is in it for the love of the game. And what I'm saying is, you've already had one Canadian, Andrew Yakimovich, who went down there and destroyed these fellow Texans and made a good name for Canada. What I'm proposing is an international fucking thing where now Canadians can come down to Houston and battle the Texans and have like a WCW, fucking, NWO going on.
Well, you know what? Everywhere has good arm wrestlers. Like, I'm convinced wherever you go, there's really good arm wrestlers. But I know in Alberta specifically, we got a lot of sleeper guys that I want to get out there more and more. Yeah. And that's another reason why I'm jumping on these pods, having these guys on, meeting all you guys, because I think eventually we're going to have some really fun matches that are going to bring a lot of eyes to the sport and some people we've never heard before. We're 58 minutes in. I have a couple quick fire questions I want to fire you guys, but I know, Paul, you have your podcast going on later that we don't want to hold you up for or whatnot. So we can kind of get going on a wrap up if you guys want.
Yeah, you know, I do want to throw in one thing for you and your
Yeah.
your podcast just to get a good clip and you get a lot of views on. I want to know about the match between Auden Lorette and James English, and kind of want to just get your guys' thoughts on it because you guys being from Canada, and I'm sure you have a lot of dealings with Auden and all. So Dakota,
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on that match?
It's actually funny you said that. That was gonna be my next question, Paul. But
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't
I
mean to.
went to Dubai for King of the Table 10. I was there in Matt Math's corner. Sean Crowther and I were there.
Wow.
And I got to meet Auden there. I've met Devin several times. Devin and I get along quite well. I really like the guy. But let me tell you, Auden, I heard a lot about him. He's like, from what I heard, he was this light guy at nationals, pulled 176s, did really well in youth. When I saw him, he was not this light guy anymore. He weighed 215 pounds on weigh-in day. He's a big guy, man. I'm like 6'2", 6'1" and a half. And he definitely had height on me. He's got a good hand on him, and I think he's gonna be. I think when we see him in Florida, we're not gonna see the same Auden that I saw, and he wasn't the same from what other people saw. I have a feeling he's gonna be big, like big, and we're gonna be surprised. The guy is committed to eating. The whole time I saw him, he was eating food, and he's not just throwing garbage in his body. He's eating good food, like he's doing well. I think he's going to be too much in the hand for James. That's what I think. I don't know too much about James. I've watched his videos. Like I've never pulled the guy, obviously, or anything, but I'm pretty sure that he is going to have a lot of top end control, and his long lever is going to help him out there. And I think it's going to give James a lot of trouble. Mind you, I know James comes from the bodybuilding background. If he is that much stronger, then he very well could pull it off. But I'm heavy favoriting Auden in that one.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think with the whole Auden and the gain in the weight, man, if I was him, man, I would stay where I'm at right now, just because everybody's already saying that it's going to be a mismatch. We got James English. He looks tremendously strong, but he's a bodybuilder, and we know when a bodybuilder goes against an arm wrestler, it never really works out too well for the bodybuilder. But what I would like to see is like James come in a little heavier than Auden, because then it's like, all right, now we got something. James is coming in the bigger guy and all, but that's not the case again. And I just don't. I think
Paul,
it kind of takes the whole hype away, man, because everybody just knows he's going to run right through him. So I'd like to see
Auden,
Auden go against a
Auden,
little tougher opponent.
I'm
Auden is
thinking
gonna
a
run,
little different.
and
Yeah.
I have some personal
What were you
experience.
saying, bro?
Well, I think the match is closer than I think Auden wins, but I think that I've been watching, and he knows how to arm wrestle a bit too. He's not just some bodybuilder who's never arm wrestled. Like I've been watching his videos. I think Auden's going to win, but I think it's not going to be bam, bam, bam. I think there's going to be some stops, and there's going to be a pretty good match.
So do
And
you think that James would beat the Whisperer?
Oh,
I think
think
I
so.
think so easy. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
do.
question that, man. I don't know.
No,
I pulled. Have you pulled the Whisperer, Paul?
No, I haven't.
I pulled her. I pulled him.
Yeah. I think, well, here's the thing. I think James goes right into the Whisperer's power because I think the Whisperer is really good in that hook press inside.
Yeah.
And I don't think James really top rolls or anything. I
I'll,
think
that might be a
that
better
Auden is
match.
a good matchup for both of them. I think that's where it comes in.
Yeah.
And I think that
I'll,
Auden is
The
on the right
lever
track.
and now, yeah, and the weight.
I'll,
I agree. I think Auden's going to win. Don't get me wrong. I just think that guy's pretty
Can I
tough
just
or
say something to you
something.
guys? I mean, it might be harder, but I
I'll
was James English, bro. I was that guy. I was the bodybuilder. I looked insane, and everybody looks at me and they're like, "Holy shit, you must be so strong on a table and all." But the truth is, until I got through my head that I can't just keep bodybuilding and supplement with arm wrestling, and when I went all in with arm wrestling, that's when I got good. But I sucked before that. So we would go to the gym, my whole team, and we'd work out, and I'd murder everybody. Nobody's even near me. Not my super heavyweights on any lift there is. Now we'd get on the table, and the 165-pound dude would just destroy me, bro. That
listen.
was the
I'm gonna
first
give
2 years of arm wrestling for me.
I'm a big guy.
I'm
I had the same thing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys the real breakdown because unlike anyone else here, I've actually arm wrestled the Whisperer and I've arm wrestled other people the same day at the same garage event that other people arm wrestled James English. So the Whisperer dude, I was able to catch his hit and lat drag and pull him out of it and do whatever I wanted with him. And we're talking right hand. Left-handed, where I'm injured, left-handed, I toyed with him even worse. I was completely surprised. I thought he would have a lot more. I never
I
told
felt
James
the
English
same.
he was at.
I felt the same in Dubai.
Huh?
I thought he'd have a lot more.
Was
Yeah.
he fresh, Nanya, when you
Yeah,
pulled him at the Vitacell?
dude, but I'm not. I didn't even have to go inside. When I first arm wrestled him, shot inside him, he was like, "Holy shit!" I wasn't expecting that. And then I did it a few more times at ease, and he couldn't stop. He couldn't stop me. So then I said, and you can ask all Auden, both Lorette brothers, both Lorette sons were standing there, and they watched. They watched it, and I was like, I let him hit. I let the Whisperer hit right-handed. I caught his hit, and I pronated him, and I fucking went through his hand at ease each time. And I'm not a top roller. So I was surprised at that. So I was literally able to
Wait,
just
can you say that
let
again?
him hit
You're
and kind
not
of
a top roller? Hold on, let me write that down.
No, I'm not a top roller. I'm only a flopper suppressor, Paul. That's only what's
Well,
coming
that
at
was
you.
your words,
Hold
not mine, bro. So
the
I'm just
Whisperer,
quoting you. I'm not a
Whisperer
top roller.
surprised me.
Nanya.
What I'm getting down to is the Whisperer surprised me where I thought he had a lot more. But James English, on the other hand, I arm wrestled other people that arm wrestled him, and they pretty much gave me the breakdown because they arm wrestled like a lot of people
What
arm
did they
wrestled him.
say? He's strong? But
No. They said he's strong, but they said pretty much if I commit to my press, like I got him, and if I get him anywhere past center on my side, I got him. So
you
when it
guys
came
don't
down,
think that Auden's top roll is just gonna take him so far
he's
out of
gonna
his
go
game?
over his hand.
Oh,
You've
I
seen
do. Yeah.
Devin
I feel like
trained
James's only shot is to hook him in, and you think that
and
Auden's
though
gonna get hooked
Auden's gonna
in?
be so fast. Auden's gonna be so fast and on top of him completely. He won't stand a chance.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
I think Auden in the setup is like that, like from a bodybuilder perspective, you don't want to pull Auden because you haven't worked the setup enough as much as this guy has, and it's just repetition and repetition, and he's learning from the best to do it, and he literally is going to take every single thing from you. That's what he did to the Whisperer, man. If you like watching that match live and like watching them interact after, like it's not that the Whisperer is inexperienced or anything. It's just that Auden Lorette had so much more. And every time the Whisperer thought he was countering a move, Auden was like 5 moves ahead, man. And by the time they said go, it wasn't even a match.
Let me ask you, Dakota, in person, did it feel like that Auden had him beat before he even got on the table? Was he in his mind?
I think so.
It's tough to say because I didn't see either of them much. Like Auden and Devin are very similar. They kind of just hang out and do their own thing before the match, and when it comes really close to the match, you don't see them much. But the thing is in the press conference, I felt like Auden had control and was controlling the pace of it. Um, I think the biggest thing for the Whisperer was the weight difference. I think as soon as he saw the difference in weight, he was like, this is not a good thing for me. And
Yeah.
he really took that to heart. I think if they were the
40
same
pounds,
weight,
dude. That's a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, man. I think if they were the same weight, Whisper would have had a lot more confidence. But I just think the whole thing kind of was starting to pile up on him, and it's a lot of pressure. Because that was first time on a card like that. Like that's where
Social
them
media
Rats
too.
have an advantage, and that's the main reason why I've been to East versus West 10 and King of the Table 10 now. I wanted to experience them both. Just because if I ever do get the chance to go one day, or when I get the chance to go, I want to know what it's about. I don't want to be shell shocked in Turkey for the first time pulling this guy who's driving across the street to arm wrestle me. And you know what I mean? Like you got to be ready and you got to understand what's coming. So,
Yep.
yeah.
With that completely. And I want to also say, man, I honestly feel like I've already defeated Nanya, mentally. I think he's broke. And what I'm going to say is if you guys watch any of the podcasts from a month ago when we would go and interact with each other, he was so fired up and so confident, and you could just feel it in his voice. In the last month, when I went to Bob Brown and I had my last training camp, and I think he just felt the confidence that I came back with. And then when he heard Bob Brown come on my podcast and say the exact same words that I said, I seen the whole attitude switch. It went from
Scared
somebody that
for
voiced
Fopper's
so
press.
like, whoa,
Call,
and
Paul.
so angry. Hold on, Nanya, hear me
He
out. And
certified
now
you
we
to
hear a
defend the
nervous
Fopper's
giggle out
press.
of him
It's
all the
not coming
time.
towards you. You will
No.
not
Bro, it's not
slanderize
just
the
me
actual
that's
event.
noticing it.
You
Bunch of
are
other people have
prepared
said
for the
this.
wrong move.
Well, just let him
You
say
are
it, and he
prepared for the
responded.
wrong move.
No, man,
You are
it's
prepared
not,
for the
bro.
wrong
I
move. That's
see
all I
the
gotta say.
nervous giggle you give. You just laugh
Dude,
things off that before
you're
you.
not getting a
Oh man,
Fopper's
I'm gonna
press,
destroy
Paul.
you. Now it's
You're
like,
not getting
okay,
a
Paul.
press, period.
Okay, Paul.
It's not going to be a press. It's not going to be a Fopper's press. You are
Dakota, you heard
sadly
it here
ill
first, bro.
mistaken.
I've already beat him mentally. I'm just
I
gonna
would like
get
to
the
add
rest of
one
the
other
job
thing.
physically
Paul,
Saturday. But the dude's
you know,
rattled, bro. He's
Adam
rattled.
Silver was way stronger than the Whisperer. Adam Silver had strength. The Whisperer
All
didn't
I
have
know,
strength.
and the only statement I can make right now, bro, is Paul Italia is so much stronger than Nanya and is going to break him. Now, we could do this one or two ways, bro. You could come inside with your flop press and just break your twig, and then we got to deal with the whole health insurance, or go try doing that flandering little top roll, like looks like you're having a seizure. You're gonna do, and just look embarrassed when you lose. But at the end of the day, I'm getting the W, and I've already beat you. And I'm sorry, Nina, that we're gonna take all his money from him, but at least he still got you, and you're gonna stay with him. So you're not losing everything that day, bro. So it won't be that bad.
I'm excited to be
Okay.
Paul, the difference is energy. You didn't hear Nina before. I'm
All right,
switching.
we got to go now because we got the
are
arm
the
wrestling
main.
buzz.
I am
Yeah.
Theodore
No
Emilian
worries.
Just mute him, bro.
I
We
am
do this a lot. Just mute him.
Vandalay Silva.
Okay.
You be the crazy maniac,
All right,
dude.
we're gonna kick you off in a minute, bro. You're getting your warning. Be
All
quiet.
right.
We gotta.
I'm just wrapping this up quick, guys,
Wrap
because
it
I
up.
know
I
you
got
guys got
one
to
quick
go.
thing too. Yeah.
I just wanted to say thanks for both of you guys for coming on.
Yep.
I really appreciate it. Paul, if you ever want me or any of us on the Arm Wrestling Buzz, always feel free to shoot me a link. I'd love to come on and chat with people, man. I would just want to say that as well. You seem like an awesome guy. Nanya, thanks for coming on, man. Fellow Canadian, appreciate it. I want to say good luck to both you guys in your match, and I wish you guys both the best. And yeah, honestly, just another big thank you. And I gotta let you guys go though, because I know you got other endeavors, and just want to say thank you.
Thank you for having us on. And guys,
beans
if
in
you're
my
in chat right now, click that thumbs up, man. These guys are doing great things, man. They're putting spotlights on a lot of great matches and all. And let's get behind them and support them. And definitely get over to Arm Wrestling Buzz. We're about to kick off in 15 minutes. Get over to Paul Italia's
Paul looks
YouTube
like a
channel
David
and check
pirate.
out Arm Wrestling Buzz.
Google
Okay.
Yeah.
And
pirate
one quick
monkey.
thing. One
Paul
quick
looks
thing.
What's up,
Check out
Brian?
their match this
Tanya, shut up
weekend.
for a minute.
Yeah. And I just
Just
want to say, if anybody's in the Calgary area this weekend, come check out our seminar with Matt Mask and Sergey. What's his last name?
Kalnichenko. I got you.
Kalnichenko.
Matt Mass,
Yes.
Sergey Kalnichenko,
Yes.
March
Boom.
23rd. Hey,
March
check it out,
23rd.
guys.
Yeah, Calgary, Alberta, 2 p.m.
Paul, you a bitch ass
And
nigga.
when you're at that seminar, man, you
Whoa.
guys will be watching our
Whoa.
match at
Yep.
3
Yeah,
p.m.
we will. We will. I'll have it on my phone.
Paul,
Hell
you
yeah, man.
bitch ass
Cut the
nigga.
live.
China, you
Cut the
racist
live.
bastard,
Nunny's going
you.
crazy. Cut the live. Take care, guys.
Okay,
Peace out,
guys.
hey?
Go
Thanks a
Canada.
lot.
Canucks, Terrence and Phillip.
Okay.
Fucking go.
Thanks for coming
Wayne
on.
Gretzky.
We
See you,
appreciate
Nanya.
it. See you guys.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Okay, later.